Everybody that want to see me, here I go. Everybody want to see you and shit. I never understand that. Why the fuck you want to see me so bad? But for all the people that want to see me, here I go. Yeah, man. Yeah, they had a court hearing for uh Combs today, and from what I understand, I heard two different stories on that. One I heard was they didn't deny him yet, uh, and then another story I heard they did deny him. So I don't know which one it is, but I think they did deny him because they also stated that he got a court date set up for May 2025 sometime. So if they telling him about his court date uh, in 2025 and all that, they probably not gonna release him. Uh, that's kind of fucked up though, because I mean you should at least be able to get bond and all that. They say dude got too much money, he gonna fuck around and try to flee. I mean he should. He should flee. He should have did before all this shit popped off. Really, you know what I'm saying? But I mean that's kind of valid saying that. You know what I'm saying? Your flight risk, because he probably, if I was him, I'd dip. If they let me go, I'm out. Because he done had a little taste of that cell. He probably ain't never been in this cell his whole life. He done been in that cell. That cell sucks. That cell will change your motherfucking mind on a bunch of shit. So I'm thinking maybe possibly he probably would dip. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I think this whole shit is kind of bogus. And then you got the lady that came forward saying that, they caught the one lady lying and shit. She was trying to pay somebody to lie for her and say that, they seen him do this or that or whatever the fuck he was trying to say. But she was trying to pay somebody to lie on dude. I think that's wild. You gotta think how many of those 3,000, 100K or whatever many cases he got. You gotta think how many of them people is on the same bullshit as old girl. Just making up some shit trying to get a payoff. I would say probably 85%. You know, it might be probably like 90%. It might be like 10% of the people that's coming forward that might have an actual gripe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking about no petty shit, baby oil. I'm talking about he actually did something to them or something. I don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it. I think it's a witch hunt. I think the black man got too much money. He done stepped on somebody's toe, somebody else with money, and now they want him fucked off. That's really anybody with eyes can see. That's really what's going on. Same thing they try to do to Bill Cosby. Same thing they try to do to Kobe Bryant. Was it Kobe? He went to jail for the grape charge. I want to say Kobe. Um, they do it to everybody. Same thing they did to Pac. If you get any type of motion and you ain't no coon, if you think about all the people that they've been on, none of them is coons. You gotta think about that. Cosby ain't a coon. P. Diddy might be gross and weird, but he ain't a coon. Pac wasn't a coon. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you half-ass safe is if you choose to be a coon. You choose to turn your back on your people and all that. Choose to be a coward in the face of the oppressor. If you do all that, yeah, you gonna get favor. That's what my teacher always used to say. Why you always getting into it with these people and all this? Other, and then I say, you know, that's how they treat us black men. And my mother will say, well, the other black men, they don't get done like, I know black men, they don't get done like that. Reason why? Because they fucking coons. They cowards. They scared of white people. They scared to speak up. They scared to, stand up for their people. I've always been on that square. My pops named me an African name. So from birth, I've always been on that square of black nationalists. All you niggas is brand new. Umar, all y'all. Umar Johnson, all y'all is new to the black power shit. To me, you are. Because I was born that way. I've been in this shit since birth. I was born into this shit. Y'all adopted some 5% of game or whatever from different people throughout y'all's journey. I, what Beyonce say, I woke up like this. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me. And they trying to throw Beyonce in the pot with all that shit. They trying to throw Jay-Z and Beyonce up in there. Me personally, I don't think Jay-Z might have did some shit when he was younger. And Beyonce, from what I understand, what the rumor around Texas is that Beyonce did make some sexual tapes with Pimp C before, a long time ago. That's the rumor in Texas or whatever. I don't know if it's real. I don't know how much validity behind that, but supposedly it's a tape going around here somewhere in Texas with Beyonce and Pimp C on it. I don't know if I believe it or not. I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing like that. But they say that's a thing. So I mean, hey, I don't put nothing past none of these people. But as quiet as Beyonce and Jay-Z and them move and all that, they move too quiet. They move too, like they move kind of militant. You don't really hear nothing about them or nothing. So if I had to make an assumption, I would say they probably ain't involved in that type of shit. Not now. Not that, probably not within the last 20, 30 years. They did involve themselves in that shit. That was a long time ago. When they was young in the game. And when you young in the game, everybody young in the game done involve themselves in some shit. Under the age of like 25, you shouldn't half-ass even be accountable for shit, really. You should, but you should get like a lighter punishment because before 25, you don't even know what the fuck going on. After 25, you don't know what's going on. So before, you sure don't know. And your mind, your brain ain't even finished growing. Your brain don't even completely grow until the age of 26. So when you 24, 25, your brain ain't even at full capacity. So the shit that you thinking about, you won't even be thinking. That shit'll sound stupid to you in another couple years. That's how it was with me. Like now, I be thinking back on shit that I did, and I be like, damn, that was stupid as hell. I be like, that's that same exact thing, I would never do that now. So it just goes to show you that you're not gonna be thinking the same when you get older. So don't crash out now over your thoughts because they're gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You be done crashed out over some shit that in a few years you don't even give a fuck about. So as far as the P. Diddy shit, man, I think they wrong for that. Even though I do think dude will probably jet out. If they was to let him out, he probably would do. You know what I'm saying? But I still think you shouldn't be able to be too rich to get out of jail. That's literally what his issue is right now. He's too rich to get bond. Can you imagine that? Now, it's people in there right now. It's people in jail right now. Hundreds, thousands, probably even millions of people in jail right now that are too poor to get out of jail. That's a thing. That's been a thing. Anybody that have been in jail know that's a thing. Now, I can almost guarantee you Puff Daddy is probably Puff Daddy. I said I won't call him that. Combs or whatever is probably the only person in jail that's too rich to get out of jail. He's literally probably the only person in jail like that. There's probably nobody else in jail that's too rich. well, well, no, they already sentenced El Chapo. I'm finna say El Chapo, but they already sentenced him. So that's crazy, huh? Being too rich to get out of jail. You too rich to get out of jail. The judge actually ruled that he was too rich to get out of jail. We think you're gonna dip. If we let you out, you got so much money and resources. We got our mind made up. You gonna use that shit to dip. And they right. They ain't wrong in what they're not wrong in their logic. However, it was a setup though. They set him up to do that. That's why, cause remember he had already worked out with his lawyer to turn himself in, but then they arrested him the day before. They was setting that up. They was setting that play up. That's why he should have knew he wasn't gonna get no no bond and all that. Soon as they got him the day before, his lawyer should have already told him they not gonna give you no bond. His lawyer's not telling him that because every time they go in there to do a bond reduction hearing or whatever, or a bond hearing or whatever, he had to pay the lawyers more money. So they not telling him. Nah, they knew that from the jump. Them lawyers knew from the jump when they came and got him the day before. He was gonna turn himself in. Right then, the lawyers and anybody with any real sense, anybody that been to jail before, any of that, any type of sense, knew that they wasn't gonna give him bond. Cause that was the whole play. The play was to not give him bond. That's why we arrest you the day before you turn yourself in, so that in court we can, it's in writing. We can say, no, we had to apprehend him, judge. Judge, he didn't turn himself in. We had to go apprehend him. That adds more fuel to the flame of we're not letting you out. Because you might run. Because look how we had to get you. We had to apprehend you. That was a part of the argument in court to not let him out already. So his lawyer should have already been telling him that. His lawyers, that's why he had to fire the first set of lawyers. Because they really just pilling him for his money. They gonna do that. Everybody that's around him right now finna try to get rich off of this. Everybody. You see all these people putting out, submitting all these bogus cases and all this stuff. His lawyers finna get, if his lawyers wasn't already rich, they finna get rich now. The prosecutor and the DA and all them, they fucked they bag up when they didn't take the 50 million bail agreement that he put out there. That was the money for their pocket. They bribe money off. They trying to stand on something. They standing on something. Or they just don't want to get no case for accepting the money. You know what I'm saying? They probably would accept it if they thought they can get away with it. They know they can't get away with it because this is too high profile of a case. So they know they probably getting watched too. Because they know that his money being passed around everywhere right now. Because he won't out. And he got billions. So he willing to pass this shit out. To get me out, I would too. I don't blame him. I wouldn't have never went in that motherfucker though. I'd be in goddamn Vietnam somewhere or something. I'd be somewhere where they don't do extradition, and I'll build me a house with an underground bunker, and I'll be collecting ammo. I just be getting dug in. Even though I'm in a country that don't do extradition, I still be getting dug in. I'll be getting dug in, ammoed up, M60s and shit on I build a brick wall around my land or whatever. Big ass brick wall with cameras and guns, AI guns that just shoot off and they see some shit on the thermal scan. Cause I'm way out in the woods somewhere. Shouldn't be no people out here. So the guns that I'm gonna have on the fence, they just gonna pop off as soon as they even sense anything. As soon as they sense a thermal heat signature, they train to go. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like that. Somewhere in Vietnam somewhere. Dug in. M60 rounds. M60s. All the AI gun's gonna be M60s. You know what I'm saying? It ain't spitting. It's barking at your bitch ass. Your ass gonna die. That hoe ain't even gotta hit you. The the the, the force off of the bullet level your motherfucking ass. They ain't even gotta hit you for real. Hit by you and break your leg because of the force surrounding the round. I'll be out there like that. If I was a Billy, if I had a Billy, if I had access to a Billy and my own private jet, my own this, my own that. If he's first of all, let me tell you where Combs fucked up. First of all, if he did any of the shit, he shouldn't have did it. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? If he really actually did any of this shit that they accused him of, he just shouldn't have did it. If we want to start from ground zero. But what I'm saying, as of everything was before he got arrested, he shouldn't have gave that broad the money. He shouldn't have gave Cassie all that goddamn money. His lawyers actually should have talked him out of that. I feel like his lawyers ain't really on his side like that. I feel like they just getting the bag. They gonna down there retire after this one. They gonna hit this lick and retire. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody should have told him, nah, don't pay her that money. That's gonna automatically make you look crazy. You need to get her on the phone and talk to her and tell her you got a bag for her or something, but just wait till this shit blow over. You know what I'm saying? I got a bag for you, but you gotta wait for all this shit to calm down. You gotta go sit your ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They already seen me on tape whooping your ass. They got me on tape kicking you all in the ass and shit. All these allegations and all this stuff. If you really love me, if you ever love me, Cassie, I'm gonna get you a bag and a plane ticket, and you and your husband or whatever, y'all get the fuck out of here. He didn't land that plane right. He didn't land that plane. He fucked that one up. I would have been over there with Russell Simmons somewhere. Me and Russell playing golf and shit. But you know what I can say about Russell though? Russell never got any charges. He left. He just peeped some shit. He peeped the energy in the air. But if you really be honest about the situation, he never got charged with anything. P. Diddy's actually facing charges. He's really the only charge so far, unless they got some more shit that they ain't showing us. The only charge that they really got him on really is the interstate transporting the prostitutes over the state lines or whatever. That's really the only. I mean, unless they got, like I said, unless they got something that not being publicly announced or publicly seen or whatever. Really, that's all they got. Everything else is just freaky deaky people. All the other shit is just freaky people doing freaky shit. That's the thing. This is America. That's a big time thing. Right now, as we talking right now, there's someone somewhere doing some freaky deaky shit. And it's some shit that you'll be like, damn, that's weird as fuck. You a weirdo. You'll think they a weirdo. Because everybody is gonna think somebody else is a weirdo, whatever your thing is. His thing is fucking having fuck offs. Or whatever, what do you call it? Freak off, fuck off, same thing. He a freaky deaky dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what got him in this position. He kind of fucked up with that, but what I'm saying is that's him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's illegal, you know? If that's illegal being a freaky deaky dude, a lot of y'all finna go to jail. Or y'all need to. There's a lot of freaky motherfuckers. I feel like as long as there ain't no children involved or it ain't nobody being raped or forced against their will, and I don't think that happened. Because how do you do that at a party? You got a party, all these drugs going around, all this, that, and the third. How Like, how? What he did? Pull the gun out on everybody? Everybody get naked. He got the gun on the whole party. Pow, he shoot up in there. Pow, pow. Everybody in this bitch get naked and grab a bottle of baby oil. I beat the down shit out of Puffy. If I was at the party and Puffy did that, pow, pow. Alright, it's a stick up. Everybody in this bitch grab a partner and a bottle of baby oil. I hit Puffy dead in his motherfucking jaw. Pow! Straight up. Try to get the gun. I try to grab. It was a hero shit. I try to grab the gun from. Straight up with this nigga done tree. He done lost his goddamn mind, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that. They participated. They was like, oh, okay. They was like, okay, sure, daddy. They grabbed a baby oil. He put a bottle of baby oil on everybody's chair. He was like, fuck. Oh shit. He was like, everybody reach under their chair. Everybody reach under their chair. If you reach under your chair, you'll find a bottle of baby oil. That's when you were supposed to leave. When he said, oh shit, this shit, it ain't funny. Cause I kind of feel bad for the homie, cause it ain't funny, but it's so much that came from this that's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I couldn't even imagine that. He walking there, he dance up in there, doing his little dancing and shit. Take that. He pow, pow. Everybody in this bitch, get on the motherfucking ground and grab a bottle. Everybody grab your bottle of baby oil that I gave you when you came to the door. He give him a bottle when they come into the door at the party. Everybody get a bottle. That's why he has so many. He passing out the bottles at the door. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in this bitch, get on the ground. It's a stick up. Remember that bottle of baby oil I gave you when you came in? Put it out. I'm just trying to see how they forced everybody to do all the weirdo shit. I don't really think you can force people to do weirdo shit. I mean, you can. I guess you got a gun, put it to their head and shit. Do some weirdo shit or else. I'ma air your motherfucking ass out, nigga. Do some weird shit. I guess it's possible. It just don't sound it don't really make sense. Okay, so you got the one person at gunpoint and you telling them to do some weird, but it's a party. There's 100, 50, 60, 100 more motherfuckers, 200 more motherfuckers. How did they make everybody? I thought it was like a party like that. Am I wrong? Was it like not a big party like that? Was it like just a small event with like 2-3 people or something? Maybe the after party, the after party. Maybe that party was like maybe that was a smaller. I'm just trying to see how this would be possible to make a whole bunch of people do some freaky shit. I feel like if it was hundreds of people there, I feel like while you trying to put the gun to one of them, you'd have to have a whole team of gunmen. You'd have to have more than just you. You have to have a whole team of gunmen. Like on, it had to be some shit like on what's that Korean movie where they was killing they had the the killing games and all that. You had to have like some soldiers like that with guns to make that happen like that. You couldn't just have two dudes with a gun. I don't think people would submit to that. If they bold enough to get their butthole reamed and all that, baby oil, all that weirdo shit. They probably bold enough to tackle your ass if you do some wild shit. Pull out a gun or something. I don't know. I just can't see how that. I can't see how that makes sense. That he was making them do something like that. I don't know. I feel like y'all was coming to the party. Did he make you come to the party, or only was it when the event started, the crazy shit started? Is that when you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to understand this. I'm trying to make it make sense, cause it really ain't making sense. You know what I'm saying? That these people were forced to do drugs and party. If you go to like a rave club or something right now, and Deep Ellum, it's gonna be a bunch of people down there doing drugs and partying. Ain't no, they popped up over there. Ain't nobody made them go over there. Ain't nobody say, hey, take your ass to Deep Ellum and do this goddamn drugs, or else. Nobody told them that. They like doing drugs. They like partying. They like putting those two things together. You see what I'm saying? So they go to the places where this thing happens. People do that. I don't know why it's like they leaving that out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody leaving that part of it out. The fact that people actually do that. Get together, do drugs, have parties and all that. People do that. That's American. I mean, they probably do in other countries too. But I'm saying for America, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, all kind of freaky shit going on in America. That's a regular. As long as it ain't no kids or ain't nobody getting raped or nothing like that. As long as it's consenting, grown people that, everybody with it and all that, I don't see what the issue is. Maybe they like baby oil. I tried that. I don't do the I don't do the girls in the butthole and all that. So I tried the baby oil with the coochie before though, and I think the girl, they don't like that because it's gonna give them some type of infection. You can't use the baby oil for lube with the when you're doing it with the girl. Don't ever use baby oil as lube. I don't know about the butthole and all that. I ain't into that. I think that's some gay shit. That's some punk shit to me. I don't give a damn if it's a girl, boy, whatever. If you into the butthole, to me, that's some punk shit. So I don't fuck with that. But as far as putting the baby oil on the coochie, I tried that before. That ain't no good. That's gonna make the girl coochie get infected or something. She ain't gonna like that. So that's some game to you young men out there. Don't use baby oil on the coochie. Shit. If you into the butthole, maybe it works on that. I don't know. You have to ask somebody that do that. I tried it one time on this one girlfriend I had. She just kept asking me to do that. Put it in my. She just kept every time we had sex, she would say that I would never do it. And then one day I was like, fuck it, I'm finna just go and do it for her. I'm finna go and give her dreams, make her dreams come true. And I couldn't eat, really, to be honest. I guess it really just a turn off to me. Cause I was trying to do it. And it, like I'm not just kissing my own ass and nothing, but my shit wouldn't even fit. It was just too big or something. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to fit it there, I couldn't even fit it in there. And in the midst of me trying to fit it in there, it was just turning me off to the whole, session. So she seen that it was turning me off, so she decided, fuck it. I think that's like some gay shit to me. That's like some homosexual sex. I don't fuck with homosexual sex. That's what that is. All that type of shit. The niggas will be like, oh well, it ain't gay because it's a woman. Okay, well, using that logic, then the woman should be able to stick some in your butt or play with your butt. Stick her fingers in your butt stick a dildo in your butt. Why not? It's a woman doing it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that logic don't work. If it's some gay shit, it's some gay shit. Fucking hoes in the ass is gay. That's gay. People doing that in lieu of doing it to a dude. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they just don't wanna. They don't wanna be all the shit that come with being called gay and all that. So they fuck the woman in the ass instead. To me, that's some punk shit. I always looked at it like that. It's disgusting. I don't like no broad that like it. I don't like no broad that eat butt. I think that's gross. Any type of butt stuff is just disgusting. And I thought that's why everybody didn't like gay people. For the longest, up until here, like recently, like in the last few years or so, I always thought that's why everybody was against gay people, because they was playing with butthole and all that. So that's why I didn't like them. Cause I was like, hey, you nasty, unsanitary ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Playing with somebody's butthole and all that. I thought that's why people, like mainly why people didn't like gay people. But come to find out, all the so-called straight people like butthole too. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't even know why y'all. Because it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even be mad at the gay people. That was the only thing I was mad at them about. I thought they was unsanitary and all that. Cause they playing with their butt, playing with people's butt and all that. I thought that's gross. Y'all unsanitary motherfuckers. That's why I didn't like them. But here until recently, I found out that all the so-called straight people, they be eating each other butts and stuff too. So I don't know what now. I don't know why. I really don't understand why everybody was mad at gay people now. Cause like, damn, y'all like butthole too. Why y'all mad at them? Y'all doing the same shit. Y'all mad at them, but you fuck with the same shit. I don't get it. It's the same thing. It's unsanitary. It's a butthole. It's unsanitary. It's disgusting. You can get hepatitis. It's disgusting. It's all kind of bacteria and stuff being passed around like that. That's meant for waste to go out. It ain't meant for nothing to go in. That's disgusting. That you want to put your tongue or your penis somewhere where shit come out. You know what I'm saying? I'd be offended if a bitch asked me to eat her ass. I feel like she calling me a sucker. If a bitch asked me to eat her ass, I feel like she calling me a weenie or a punk or something. Like she think I'm a punk. That's what I be thinking. If a bitch asked me to eat her ass, she think I'm a punk. That bitch called me a punk. I wish I would eat a bitch ass. What? Bitch? Bitch, I got high self-esteem. I think I'm the shit. I don't even have nowhere to live right now, really. And I think I'm the shit. I think I'm the shit all the time. So if a bitch asks me to eat her ass, I'm gonna be offended. I'll be offended by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you better think I'm a low self-esteem ass nigga. Put my mouth on no bitch waist hole. Bitch, you done lost your goddamn mind. You ain't that motherfucking beautiful. Ain't that much motherfucking beauty in the goddamn world to make me want to lick a bitch shithole. Y'all nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I look at y'all like I used to look at the gay folks. That's how I used to look at the gay folks. Oh, these motherfucking nasty. They eating booty, eating butthole. Now that's how I look at everybody. That's how everybody doing now. So I look at everybody like some fucking weirdos. And that's another reason why I'm selling it too. Because I like kissing hoes in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? I'm a romantic ass nigga. I'm a Scorpio. So I be fucking the dog shit out these hoes. When I am fucking them, I be fucking the dog shit out of them. But I be kissing them and everything, all in the mouth and shit. I be tongue kissing hoes. Tongue kissing hoes while I'm fucking them and all. I like that type of shit. So I can't do that with no broad that been eating some nigga's butthole. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I can't, and now it ain't like the bitch gonna tell you. You can't start dating a bro unless she gonna just come out with it. Hey, you know what? I got something to say. I be eating niggas' asses and shit. She ain't gonna say that. She's gonna be done it. And you be kissing the bitch out of the mouth and shit. You tonguing her down and shit. Nah, man. It grosses me out now. And I don't wanna just hit the bitch. I like romancing the hoe, kissing in the mouth, and I like all that. I don't wanna just hit it real fast. Bing, bang, bang, bing, bang, bing, bing, bang. I like kissing on it and all that, you know. Like, you can't do that with a broad that's been eating niggas' asses. You can't do everything with all these broads, is what I'm saying. You can't have the type of sex that you want to have. You gotta have some manufactured version of it to to dodge all. You know, you gotta be weird with it. Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to let the Scorpio energy flow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I get in there, I want to let the Scorpio energy flow, but I can't do that if you've been eating dookie. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with you. As soon as I find that out, bitch, you on the exit list. I'm not even gonna hit. A nigga hit, nigga smash down there anything. Not me, but I'm saying most niggas will smash down there anything. But if you done ate a nigga's ass, and I know, you off the table. I'm not smashing none of that. You can't even get the quick dick. You can't even get the, I just left the club and ain't nobody else answering the phone dick. You can't even get that dick. Late night, ain't nobody answering the phone. You the last person I called and shit. You can't even get that. You ain't, nah, you gross. I can't eat at your house. Cause I don't know what you been doing with your mouth. Your mouth is too gross. When you eat with the forks and spoons and stuff. So you been eating niggas' asses and then you been eating with this spoon. All this shit, nah, I can't even eat your food now. I'm scared to eat your food. Come to your house to eat your food. I don't know what you been doing. You got a weird taste. Your taste palette is weird. You like how shit tastes. I don't like how shit tastes. So we got a different, off top, we got a different palate. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So nah, I don't fuck with that. P. Diddy and all them, they fuck with that. Baby oil and all the weirdo shit. Why I don't understand why everybody why you don't just hit the coochie in the mouth, hit the coochie in the mouth, leave the butthole out of that. That's gross. Y'all disgusting. That's why he had all that baby oil and all that. So that more than likely that's what it was for. It's for anal. That's what people use in anal. I think that's gross though. I can't even use baby oil either though. It'll break me out too. I can't use baby oil for like sexual purposes and all that. I gotta use cocoa butter or something like that. Like real cocoa butter though, not like cocoa butter cream and like that. I'm talking about like actual cocoa butter just melted down like that. Or shea butter, cocoa butter, shea butter, uh, coconut oil. All of those are good options. Baby oil is trash. I don't even know why he got all that money and why he picked baby oil. You would think he would have a bunch of things of cocoa butter or a bunch of things of coconut oil or something. Cause he got money. He could have the high quality stuff. He could have the real good cocoa butter. I don't know. All of that's weird. That whole little situation. Who knows where this is gonna go? But we do know what I was thinking is they might be trying to off dude on some real shit. That's why they might be trying to keep him in there. They might be trying to off dude. Just like they did Epstein. They might fuck around and be trying to off dude. That's probably what's happening. That's what I feel like is going on. I feel like Diddy might not make it. I feel like it's some high power people with even more money than him that he probably done pissed off, and they probably gonna get him out of there because they might be on one of these lists or one of these videos or one of these something. I feel like, and I don't feel like it's just one person. I feel like it's a conglomerate of people that they got enough money between all of them to move a fucking mountain. And I think that's what they doing. They moving a fucking mountain. Diddy being the mountain. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's really going on. And I think they might take it as far as to get dude out of there. How else do you shut him up for good? You know what I'm saying? You get him out of there. Just like Einstein. You know how many people Einstein was finna tell on? Probably the same people that P. Diddy finna tell on. Probably the same people. Einstein finna tell on. Same people that got Einstein out of there. Probably finna get Diddy out of there. Like, nah, buddy. You doing too much now. But who knows, man? I was actually hoping that the dude actually got a bond. You know what I'm saying? Cause he do got kids, he got a family and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still could at least be spending a little time with his family and stuff until they do make some type of decision or he had to go to the trial or whatever. That's kind of that's what make it look like a witch hunt, is the fact that you're trying to punish the dude now and he ain't even been found guilty yet. That's what I was saying earlier. They always talking about you're innocent until proven guilty, but I would have to argue that's not true. We can see right here in the case of Mr. Combs. You know what I'm saying? He's literally been in the punishment phase prior to being found innocent or guilty. So how are you being punished if you haven't been found guilty? Does that make sense to anyone? How are you being punished? If that's the case, if they just holding you because they feel like you a flight risk or whatever, you're a risk or whatever, shouldn't, before your court date start, you should be able to have your own quarters, or you should be on a leg monitor or something, because you're not in the punishment phase. Why do I have to be I'm in the same jail where it's people that are being punished? So that means I'm being punished as well. How am I doing the exact same thing, eating the same thing, being in the same cells, being in the same day rooms as people that are actually being punished if I'm not being punished? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm literally being punished prior to being found guilty. It was a lawyer that I actually got this from. This theory that I got that I'm speaking on right now. It's not even a theory, it's actually just a fact. But this fact that I'm speaking on right now, I got it from a lawyer. It was a lawyer that said it. I think his name is Bruce or something, the criminal lawyer, whatever his name is. He got a YouTube channel. He said it came out his mouth. It's an actual lawyer that knows all the different laws, know this, that, and third, right? He said that Diddy was complaining about the conditions in jail, saying that, the food wasn't up to par, this wasn't up to par, this, that, and the third. Ooh. What he said was, you cannot complain. You're being punished. You're being... This is the lawyer saying this. You're being punished. Why are you complaining? You're being put here to be punished. This is not supposed to be a vacation. This is a punishment. This is a lawyer that said that. So that would mean that if he's being punished, that would mean that he's being punished prior to being found guilty. So if you're being punished prior to being found guilty, how is the law innocent till found guilty? Innocent to proven guilty? That doesn't make, it's not that. It's 100% not that. Not in all cases. In a lot of cases, it's guilty until proven innocent. That's a fact. You can't even argue with that. I just laid all the facts right out there. None of that, everything I just said was an actual fact. This lawyer said he was being punished. He has not been found guilty of anything. Why are you being punished if you haven't been found guilty? Are you innocent? Are you innocent but having to endure the punishment phase? If that's the case, the whole system is flawed. We need to throw it out and refigure some shit out. Because why is somebody that's innocent? Because if you're innocent to prove... I'm trying to understand this shit. If you're innocent to proven guilty, that would mean right now he's innocent. Right? As of everything stands right now, that would mean that the guy is innocent. Why would you be going through the punishment phase if you're innocent? Puff, you need to hire me as your lawyer. Show me a milli. I don't even want no whole bunch of millions. Show me like just 1 million on the dot. Give me 1 million. No, I need to pay taxes. I need to make it big enough to where when I pay taxes on it, I'll still have 1 million. So give me 2 million. Give me 2 million, I'll take care of your case. And I'm gonna go in there with this argument that I'm making right here, right now. How are you being punished? How can you punish me if say the law is innocent to proven guilty, right? Am I right or wrong when I say that? In the chat, somebody let me know. Am I right or am I wrong when they say you're innocent to proven guilty in a court of law? Right or wrong? Give me a 1 for right and a 2 for wrong. Fuck y'all then. Y'all don't want to participate, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I'm right. That's what they say. In the court of law, you are innocent till proven guilty. What does that mean? That means you have an innocent man being punished. They should have, if they gonna do it like that, if they gonna use the politics in the chess game to still keep people locked up and all that, they should have one facility for people that's waiting on the court date, and then another facility for people that's being punished. That way, what I'm saying would hold no weight. Because they could just say, no, it don't work like that. We have the people waiting for trial over here in this facility, which is a little more accommodating. It ain't this punish style. It's, it's got a TV, a big screen TV. It's like a regular house or something type of shit, type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Got a real, they still eating regular food. They just can't leave. That's it. Got still the same stuff. And then they got money, they can have more. It's got stuff you can buy, different stuff. You fix your room up with this, fix your room up with that. Because you're not in the punishment phase. You're just being held. You're not being punished yet. So it shouldn't be to where you're enduring all these hardships and all that if you're being held. You're innocent, right? Right or wrong. At this point, you would still be considered innocent. So if you're still considered innocent, if that were true, I don't think that's true. I've never thought that. When I first heard that when I was a child, when I first heard somebody say it was innocent to proven guilty, I always thought that was some bullshit. But since everybody else believes what they hear instead of thinking about what they hear and analyze it and really just see what people are saying when they say something to you, think about it. It's not innocent to proven guilty. The court of law is not like that. It's not. It's guilty until proven innocent. In most cases. There are probably a few cases where it was innocent to proven guilty. But in most cases, it's guilty until proven innocent. You have to prove your innocence. To get your freedom, for Combs to have his freedom, he has to prove his innocence. That ain't even that's an undebatable fact. He has to prove that he's innocent in order for him to get free. So it is not innocent until proven guilty. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, that's what y'all do is y'all 85%ers and all that. Y'all just believe whatever anybody tell you. You don't analyze anything. If you really just broke down most of the stuff these people are telling you, you can see the flaw in it. Just like I just totally debunked the whole court system that stands on the fact that you're innocent to proven guilty. I just debunked the whole thing. Me. You know what I'm saying? Just debunked the whole thing. The whole thing is trash now. I'm saying? I just debunked the whole principle of it. Innocent, that's the whole principle of the whole justice system. It's innocent to proven guilty, but I literally just debunked the whole principle of it. Right here on live. Just debunked it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit that dude is being held by. A system that stands on that type of justice. Like justice that'll just lie in your face. So you gonna lie in my face. So this is a system supposed to be built on getting people justice. But the core of it is a lie. Innocent to proven guilty. That's a lie. That ain't even true. How many people are in jail right now trying to prove their innocence to get freedom? If they haven't been found guilty, that would mean that they're innocent. Even if you're waiting on your court date, if you haven't been found guilty, that means you're innocent, according to what they say. I don't know, man. You got to take it with a grain of salt now at this point, because everything is flipped on its head. Damn near everything is flipped on its head. Somebody say up, it's probably down. Somebody say left, it's probably right. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hoping dude got his bail. I ain't gonna lie. And I keep saying I don't want to sound like I'm taking up for dude, but nah, fuck that. I'm taking up for dude. Fuck that. I'm taking up for him now, because I think it's some hoe shit. Not even just taking up for him, taking up for everybody that look like him, everybody that want to be a freaky man. You know, that ain't my thing, but I feel like if that's what you want to do, you should have the freedom to do that. If everybody is consenting, if everybody's of age or whatever, you should be able to do that. It shouldn't be no federal case and all that. And even if you want to fly the people in or whatever, you should be able to do that too. Prostitution should be legal. Prostitution shouldn't be illegal. You know what I'm saying? Why is that even illegal in the first place? That don't have nothing to do with the government. Like, you telling a person what they can do with their own body and with their own money or whatever. That's insane. That's too much control. That's like a dictatorship. You're gonna tell me what I can buy from another person. That's another person offering me whatever they offering me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even have nothing to do with nobody. That's a contract between me and that person. You know what I'm saying? Bill Blast. If P. Diddy is so innocent, why has he had his lawyer pay off numerous victims? Over 32 victims have come forward. No, but answer me this. Is the court of law innocent to proven guilty? Yes or no? Just give me a yes or no on that. Quiet. I hear crickets. I hear crickets. So, your typing has slowed down for some strange reason. Oh, okay. So you agree? The court is innocent to proven guilty. You agree with that, right? Okay. Okay. Now answer this with a yes or no. Only a yes or no. Has Mr. Combs, been found guilty of any of these crimes that he's been accused of? Yes or no? I'm playing chess. You know I'm playing chess. That's why it take you so long to answer, because I already got you in check. I'm finna checkmate you on this next move. This checkmate. I'll give you the chance to bow out gracefully right now and just call me a god right now, and I'll let you bow out. Call me the god of YouTube right now. I'll let you bow out. No, he hasn't gone to court. No, that ain't what I asked. What I asked was, has Mr. Combs been found guilty of any of the crimes that he's been accused of? That's what I asked. That's a yes or no question. Is your answer no without all the fillers and all that? Can you just give me a no? I feel like that's what you want to say, but you don't want to say that because you know the checkmate is coming. You seen the check. So if you see, you a horrible chess player, because if you see the checkmate coming, you're supposed to evade it. Okay, so where I was going with that was, okay, bet. Since you're saying no, right? So he hasn't been found guilty of anything, right? So that by default, by the logic of the court, that innocent to proven guilty, that would make him what? Innocent. Not by my assertion, not by my investigation, not by my feelings, not by my nothing. By the court. The court speaks, this says this all the time, innocent to proven guilty. So that would mean at this point, the man would be innocent. That's all I'm saying. As of now, as of everything stands right now, the man will be considered innocent according to a court of law. Okay? So why is, and not just Combs. A lot of different people, and not just black either. A lot of different people that's in this position right now, that may be locked up right now, that are waiting on trial or whatever. Why are they in the punishment phase prior to being punished? I'm not even saying I don't think P. Diddy did something wrong. I'm not even saying nothing. I'm just going according to the court, the rules of the court. That's what I'm going by. I'm not going by how I feel about it or nothing. I feel like he probably did do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like anybody with $1 billion done this. You know what I'm saying? Anybody without $1 billion, people, we ain't perfect. We all did. Everybody done did something wrong in their life. Maybe not heinous, but everybody done fucked up on some level. You know, did somebody dirty on some level. Fucking, everybody done, even accidentally you made them fucked over somebody. You ain't even know you fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we ain't no fucking angels. I don't know why everybody think they angels and shit. So you could just imagine a billionaire or somebody with access to all this money, all this different stuff, all this record label stuff, all these studios, houses, cars, money, this, that, and the third, all this power like that. You can imagine if you just had somebody a fly on the wall. Imagine if you could have a fly on the wall, just follow him around every day for 20 years. You better believe you're gonna find some dirt. You can't go, a billionaire cannot go no 20. A billionaire like Combs, maybe a quiet billionaire like Bill Gates. I don't know. I think didn't they try to put some charges or something on him at one time too? Or something went on with him or something. But he quiet though. He ain't all throwing parties and doing all this wild stuff. Maybe a quiet type of guy can go 20 years without, squeaky clean. Maybe. I don't even really think he can do it. I think if you a billionaire, I think you just by default. Your hands gonna be dirty. Your hands gonna have blood. You gonna have blood on your hands at some point. It might not even be directly, but you might have, you might have wanted a diamond chain that the only way that the diamonds had to come straight from Africa, and the only way that you can get them, they was blood diamonds. You had to take it from another, cause it was a cartel. It was an African gang or something that owned the specific caves that you had to get the diamonds out of. And you said, kill them all. I want my diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So you had your team of SEALs kill everybody. You did something. It's something you did with all that money and all that you can't sleep about sometimes. You did some shit. That's what I'm saying. I think he probably did do something along the lines, on the way to the billions. He probably did something that he had no business doing. And he been having the feds watching him because he been in the music business. He been getting money and all that. So he been having everybody watching him and all that. The feds probably been on him. So if they just keeping a record of everything he doing for all these years, yeah, they gonna have something on him. But I still think it's picking a little bit. It's still kind of like they picking and choosing though. You know what I'm saying? Because why come we ain't heard nothing about none of the people above? It's people that got more money than P. Diddy. It's people that P. Diddy, that's what they mad about. Because he started suing folks and all that. And he got a little too big for his britches and all that. And the people, that's who's spanking him. Whoever, that's what we need to find out. All these investigative reporters on YouTube and all that, find out who his handlers are. If we can find that out, now we can get to the root of this. We gotta figure out who he answers to. He ain't the top of the pyramid. He get a paycheck. He get a check. He get a paycheck stub and everything. His paycheck stub might have 1,000 zeros on it though, but he get a paycheck stub and everything. He answering to somebody. We gotta figure out who he answering to. That's who. See, the feds ain't gonna be on them though because they own the world. The people who P Diddy answering to, they own the police force and the feds and all that. They got enough money to get at the feds. So they are the feds pretty much. They're a part of that. That's like a branch. That's a branch of the feds damn near. They treat them like that. They give them so much money and treat them like royalty or something. Them, y'all know what I'm talking about. So they might as well be a part of the government. They get treated like it. But P Diddy, he should have did Russell Simmons. Should have pulled a Russell Simmons. That's what he should have did. But they want you locked up, fool. That's why they didn't accept the 50 million. I would accept the 50. I said I'd be a dirty. That's why I can't be no judge and that's why I never made it to be nothing like that. Because I would have took the 50 million. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, make it 100. We got a deal. You know what I'm saying? And I would have stepped down off of the case. I would have gave him house arrest, and I would have stepped down off the case. And I would have made it to where the new judge can't take him off. I'd have made it like whatever I can put into writing, saying that until this trial is settled, he get house arrest. I would have wrote that up some kind of way as a judge. I would use my power as a judge. Even if I had to step down from being a judge, I don't give a damn. I'm 100 million up. I'm finna go to Panama somewhere. I'm 100 million up, and probably the judge probably already 100 million up. So now he 200 million up. You know what I'm saying? I'm 200 million up. I'm out. Good luck, Diddy, or whatever happens. I'm off of this case now. I got you your house arrest though. You spend time with your kids and your loved ones and stuff before they try to give you life. I would have did that for the homie. I would have made him give me 100 mil. I want 100 mil. I'm gonna get you a house arrest. All these demands you talking about you want, I'm damn near get. I can't get all of them because I still gotta make it. I can't make it look like I'm taking the money for a bribe and all that. I gotta make it look like at least we doing some, justice stuff. So I can't give you all the demands that you talking about. I can give you some of them. We're gonna have to make a deal. But I'm gonna take. But I want 100 mil in cash. I want 100 mil in cash sent to this location. You know what I'm saying? Or crypto, cash or crypto. And you won't see me again. I'm gonna step off the case. But I'm gonna get you your house arrest or whatever. That's what I would have done. If I was a judge. That's why I'm not a judge. You know what I'm saying? They already know that about me. You know what I'm saying? I done got in trouble enough. And when I was in the military and all that, they give you a evaluation, psychic evaluation. They already know I'm half-ass crazy. And they already know I do some dumb shit if I get a lot of power like that. So I wouldn't be they'll never even put me in the judge spot. I abuse that position. I abused that position tough. Because I would have let dude out. I would have took the money. I would say, oh, you gonna give 50, I wouldn't even, the bail would have been like $1 million. But it would have been a $99 million tax on top of that. Your bail is just $1 million. I'm gonna set your bail at $1 million. But you gotta, on the back end, you gotta transfer $99 million worth of crypto to this wallet right here that I'm finna give you the code to. And then you good. You'll be out in the morning. I'm gonna tell him have him out by the morning. Before morning shift even switch, before the guards even switch out, have him out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. And then I would have retired as standing judge. And then whatever happens after that happens. If you get hung, the next judge hang you, that's on you. But I did get you the little time with your family and all that. May 2025. How many months is that? Or how many is that? That's about what? I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math. but I gave you a little time to spend with your kids and stuff, get your affairs in order, get your businesses in order and all that, and go sit down for this little woo-woo. You know what I'm saying? So that was worth 100 mil, wasn't it? And then your businesses you probably gonna make that 100 mil as soon as you get out. You gonna be already made that back. A couple days. Puffy probably make 100 mil in a couple days. He probably making money like that. He got all kind of businesses and stuff. So he could have chunked you that 100 mil and been good still. He ain't hurt him. He ain't even sneeze. That was a steak dinner. That was his take people out to dinner money that he used to spend taking people out to dinner. They just gave you that bag. Nah, but I don't know, man. I'm standing on that guilty until proven innocent thing because that's really how I go. For most people, you know, some people, if you got enough money, you can get out of jail and all that. But in this particular case, dude had too much money, so the pendulum could swing either way. You could have too much money to not get out, or you could not have enough money to get out. So it could go. You got to be in that little mid area somewhere. That should teach everybody. This is a lesson to everybody though, really, and it might be the lesson they trying to teach everybody. Really, is do you even really want to be a billionaire now? Like, do you really want to be a billionaire at this point? I think being like a million, like a no more than like 10, I say like 15, 20 mil should be like the highest. You shouldn't want to go over that. Anything over that, it's too much people trying to get you and take your money and it's going to be too much. Because they think you got endless money. Anything over like 20 million, they going to look at you like you the endless money pot. And you really ain't. You can make one bad investment and then they wipe out half your money. You know what I'm saying? So you really ain't even up like that. But everybody else that's still running the rat race and still running in the hamster wheel, they think that you endless, unlimited money. You know what I'm saying? So you really don't even want to be past like 20, 25 mil tops. Anything over that, people gonna be trying to get you, trying to sue you all the time. All this allegations, all this type of stuff. It's like a part of it. Like once you hit so many millions, all of this type of stuff becomes a part of it. I mean, it's a lot of people though that got a lot of money that don't never go through this though. So maybe, I don't know, dude might be guilty. You never know. He might come back, he did all that shit. He did what I said. Walked in the party with the gun, shot in the air. Pow, pow. Everybody get on the ground and grab a bottle of baby oil. Everybody grab a bottle of baby oil right now and report upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that happening though. I just really can't see how you make a whole bunch of people get freaky. You know. Now I understand, and I don't want it to sound like I'm like talking crazy about anybody that's been victimized by somebody or something. Cause I'm not saying that, because I know that if it's a one-on-one situation or a group of people and one person or something like that, that happens to people. Like in jail, or to like some women, that happens to women. You know, so I'm not taking anything away from that. So if that happened to you, I'm not saying, you know, that should fly or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in this particular situation, I don't think that's what was happening. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was any of the great type shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once you have so much money and all that, you don't have to rape anybody or anything like that. Like you're gonna have women flocking you. Women gonna be all everywhere, calling your phone all day, texting you. At that point, once you get all that money like that, you gotta be actually really selective of who you have around you and all that. Because you're gonna have so many people trying to be around you that it's ridiculous. So many women trying to have sex with you. So many people trying to come to your parties. So many people trying to do this. So many people trying to do that. So Once you get to them levels, like a level like P Diddy and all that, you gotta be extra careful. You gotta be extra quiet. You can't really be you really gotta buckle down and really just get you one woman. And you really don't even want to be polygamous half-ass because all your wives might get mad one day and just go bad on you. You really just want to get you one person you really just trust, and even that could go wrong because you gotta look at it like look at was it Elon Musk? One of them broke up with their wife and made their wife became a billionaire behind just breaking up with him. That's all she had to do to become a billionaire was just break up with her dude. That's it. Break up with her dude, she became a billionaire. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get done like that. You know what I'm saying? So once you start getting money, you gotta really lay low, like for real, for real. That was P. Diddy's problem. He wanna be partying and in everybody's face and doing all that all the time. You gotta lay low. Look at Dr. Dre. We don't hear nothing about Dr. Dre. He a Billy. I think he like a Billy up. We don't hear nothing crazy about him because he laying low. He probably got him one little old chick or something. I don't know if he married or not. But if he is, he probably just mess with her. He probably ain't got no side piece. You can't even have no side piece. You rich, super rich, you can't have no side piece. Because what they say, soon as mad day come, she gonna blow up the spot. All the stuff. If you ever got mad at her or anything, she gonna, he yelled at me, this, that, and third. She gonna put it all out there. Anything that she ever thought that you did her wrong on. Anything. Even if it was something that you really didn't even do it wrong on, she just thought you did her wrong on it. She gonna bring up all that stuff. So you really, once you get super rich and all that, I wouldn't even have no side piece. I know that sounds crazy because that's the main people that can afford it, really. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm looking at this shit from the Neo perspective. Looking at the numbers in the matrix, the ones and O's and all that. When I look at it like that, nah, when you super rich, you gotta really walk a straight line. I see what's in that what dude was saying. Anton Daniels. That's what he was saying. He was saying when you got money like that, you gotta have a wife and all that, and just chill the fuck out. That makes sense now what dude was saying. First I was like, this dude sound like a weenie. Yeah, you mean, nigga, I got money, nigga, I'm finna be fucking down there all these hoes. You know what I'm saying? But now it makes sense now. When you really get money and all that, and probably when you not get money, really, the smart thing to do is really just buckle down, really, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Honest with you. Smart thing to do is just buckle down, really. At any level of money. Buckle down. If you out here smashing these hoes, get you just one. Or if you doing polygamy, just have your little group of polygamous wives or whatever. But all this ramming everything in the streets and freakish parties and all this type of stuff and all this threesomes and foursomes and all this stuff, probably just need to relax on that shit. Straight up. Everybody just need to calm the fuck down. Take the X pill out your booty and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. Have regular sex. All this in the butt. All this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just start doing too much, man. That's why stuff is kind of going wild too, though. You gotta think. People are just doing too much now. You gotta just calm down a little bit with all that. Sex ain't even that important. Don't get me wrong, I like a nice rumble in the hay, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, is it that important like that, though? You know what I'm saying? To catch federal charges and all this type of shit. Be ridiculed around the world. Is it that important? It ain't that important. It's important. It's fun. That's how we create each other. It gets you closer with your mate. I mean, it has its benefits, but what I'm saying is, think about all the cons, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you just out there smashing anything and all that, having parties, doing all the wild stuff. Think about all the cons of that. The cons, the lemonade ain't worth the squeeze in. The lemonade ain't worth the squeeze. The lemon juice is not worth the squeeze, man. That's what I'm saying. It's not worth it. So that's why I'm celibate. All of this stuff that's happening is why I ain't even trying to chase no bitch down. I don't even want. I don't even have. I guess the bitches done peeped it now though. But when I first broke up with my wife, I had a bunch of bitches in my inbox shit. Old bitches I used to fuck with and all that. And I ain't done with the bitch now, huh? I guess. But I wouldn't. I smashed a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm saying like they kind of like made me feel away. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I'm kind of turned off by these hoes. Not on no Paul shit, but I'm just turned off, just like, ew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hoes be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of grossing me out a little bit now. Like, y'all eating booty and all this stuff, and all this fake stuff and all fake hair. I hate fake hair. I hate fake everything. Fake butt, fake this, fake that, fake. I hate all that shit. Just be yourself. We love women. We love a natural woman. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you just being your natural self. All that playing dress up and all that, that's for the next. You doing that for women. Women do that for women. They be claiming that they do it for us. But most men that you ask, they gonna if you ask them, do they like a natural woman versus a woman with all the makeup and stuff, they gonna say they like a natural woman. So y'all ain't doing it for us. Y'all that's like a competition between each other, or y'all just playing dress up. If y'all just playing dress up, just say so. Just say so. Just say that. Just say, look, y'all, shut the fuck up. We playing dress up. Just say that. I wish y'all would just say that. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. Just call it what it is. But don't be putting on all that weave and all that, waving your hair and all that. Like, damn, bitch, it ain't your hair. You know what I'm saying? You gonna wave that shit around, shit gonna fall out. Fuck out of here. And y'all be mad that we like the white girls and shit. We like the white girls, we can pull their hair and shit. I be pulling shit out of the white. Every white girl I never smashed, I damn near about to pull her head off. I got that shit it's like a wild pony. I got to be like, I got to hair like this. Got to wrap around my arm and shit. I can't do that with my sisters. Oh, that sound kind of weird. But you know what I'm saying? I can't do that with my black women. I grab, oh shit. Trying to grab that shit. Oh, damn, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't grab her shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to grab it. We like that. We like grabbing the whole hair and putting it. That's fun when you hitting. That's like a handle. You need that sometimes. You about to fall over, you grab the hair and shit. Just keep your balance like that. So y'all be mad at us, but we really actually need the hair there sometimes. The real hair. That's why I love black women with their actual hair. I love that. I don't give a damn if it's nappy and ugly looking to them. It can be nappy and ugly looking to them. Cause to me it ain't. Even when it's nappy looking. I just like them with their own I like a black woman in her natural, just her natural self. I love that. Just her. No makeup, no nothing on her hair. She ain't trying to fit into the Babylonian thing. She just being a woman animal right now. No fake hair, no fake booty, no fake nothing. She just stepping out her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love. I love that. Now, I can't sit here and lie and say some of when they playing dress up and all that, I can't sit there and lie and say some of that don't turn me on and all that. I'd be lying if I said that. Because the long ass eyelashes turn me on. The long ass fingernails turn me on. Not the super duper crazy long ones. But you know, the cat like that put them in like cat mode. That's a turn on. I don't know why. I have no idea why that's a turn on. But it is. The long eyelashes. Some of them be having some of them they be their eyelashes. They just don't put the little makeup on there. Some of them just be having the real pretty eyelashes like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like with the pretty eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm celibate right now. I'm not going. You know, I think the women done peaked my energy at this point though. Cause at first I had a bunch of women trying to get it, man. I ain't lie. When I first got out of my little relationship, it was like I don't know. It's like they can peep it on you. They peep it on you or something. I don't know what it is. But I had women. I was depressed and sad though. So I wasn't even getting at them. I smashed a couple of them, but I wasn't like taking them serious and all that. But now I just done went completely celibate. I'm not even looking. I'm not even trying. A bitch could come toss it to me and I say no. It could be a bad bitch. Right now, a bad bitch could walk over here right now and twerk right here. What's her name? Ice Spice. Ice Spice could come right here. Well, I don't know about that. Let me take that. Yeah. I fuck around. I fuck around and crash out for Ice though. Ice Spice, I fuck around and crash out. I ain't gonna lie. If Ice Spice was to come right here and twerk right here in front of the table right here and give me the go, nah, I'll probably knock her down. Only because, not just because she fine as a motherfucker, but because she paid rich and she probably could put me in position too. So it would be a chess move. Chess. I play chess with her. But really I'm celibate. I'm really not looking. I'm not really even trying to smash nothing. I done cut off all my little side pieces and all that. I ain't even trying to go. I ain't going. Cause I feel like I need to reset. It's a reset. I'm going through a reset. I need to get all these bras energy off of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through a celibacy phase. And I don't even care how long it lasts. If I never fuck another bra the rest of my life, I'm cool with that. I done ran through so many. I got memories. I got memory after memory. You know what I'm saying? I could just go back into my memory bank and pull up one and give me some lotion or something, or some cocoa butter if I really just have to get that off. I got memory after memory after memory after memory at the car, hitting in the car, in the park, on the car, on the hood, on the this, in the water, in the jacuzzi, on the this, on the top roof, on the roof of the building, in the building, after this, after that. You know what I'm saying? With this body shape, with this skin complexion, with this nationality, with this, that, and the third, in the jacuzzi, with the lube, without the lube, with the with the X pill, without the X pill, with the alcohol, without the alcohol. I got memories galore. I'm good. Just give me some cocoa butter. I'll melt it down. I'm good. I'm in love with myself right now. I ain't got no room to love nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's really, you know what? That's another reason why I'm celibate. It's not just the freaky shit, because I'm scared some bro be eating butt and all that. That's part of it. But another part of it is I don't like. How can I say this? I don't want to do no bro wrong either. I don't want to do him wrong. I feel like the way that I look at them now, how I'm kind of disgusted with them and all that now, I'm going to dog them out by default. Like, not even trying to. Like, I'm a dog, subconsciously, I'm going to be dogging her out and shit. And I don't want to do that. Because I love my black women and all that. That's who I'm talking about. My black women, I don't want to dog them out. But how I feel about them right now, how they been acting, and the ones in my life, how they been representing themselves and all that, just, I think subconsciously, I would probably do them wrong right now. So I'm looking out for them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do them wrong. I don't want to do black women wrong. I don't want to dog them out. I don't want to treat them bad. I want to, I want to be the best man. If I was to be one, I want to be a good man for her. And I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to give a fuck. Straight up. Straight up. I'm smashing sisters, cousins. I'm not smashing right now, but I'm saying if I was smashing right now, oh yeah, I'm running through the whole gamut. You could let anybody in your family choose. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get it too. You know what I'm saying? Period. I ain't on that right now, but I'm saying if I was on that, that's how it would be. So I'm just staying clear of all of them because I don't even want to like deal with one of them, and then she pissed me off, and I had to run the gamut on her. Now I gotta show her what they be saying. Had to show them that you got hoes. Had to show them that I get hoes. Now I gotta show her. Now I gotta show her I get hoes. Dang, I ain't even want to have to show her and shit. Now I gotta show her I be getting her I get all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them that I want in my cipher. So, either leave me alone or it's gonna get got. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't tripping though right now. I'm trying to build myself. I'm trying to stand clear of all foolishness. I think I got a good recipe for all my little social medias to build all of them. So I'm trying to stick to that right now. So I really ain't even got time. I got somewhat of a love interest, kind of, sort of, not really, probably more one-sided. That stays out of town. You know what I'm saying? It was a young lady that I dealt with way back in the day when I was young. We kind of still in communications or whatever. But I feel like both of us done been through so much. We probably gonna, dog each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we just cool because we talking through text and through Facebook and whatnot. But I feel like if we was to ever get back sexually active or get back, anything other than just talking text and all that, we fuck around and go, cause she done been, cause I've been damn near floating in the background her whole time, and she been floating in the background my whole time. So she done seen all the different, stuff I done been through. I kind of done seen a lot of stuff she done been through. So we kind of know, what I'm saying. Both of us been through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? So we already know people that been through the ringer. They gonna kind of treat other people kind of crazy a little bit. You can't help it. People be saying, "Oh well, I fixed myself and all that, so I don't treat people bad no more." People be saying that. But nah, you don't really forget. Once somebody done just dogged you the fuck out, that never leaves. That's part of your survival. That's a survival mechanism as a human. Is once it's like burning yourself on the iron. Once you get burned on the iron, you don't touch the iron no more. That's a survival mechanism. It's the same thing. Once a woman or something does something, that you consider doing you wrong or whatever the fuck, your mind is gonna store that, even if it's subconsciously. So you're gonna reenact this drama that happened to you at some point. You're gonna want to spill it back onto somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Even if you calling yourself being fixed and all that, that's why I don't believe all that. Well, I'm just staying in our relationship till I fix myself. I'm working on myself. I gotta fix myself first. You ain't gonna never be fixed. You broken. From here on, you're broken. You just gotta learn how to live with being broken. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be fixed. You just gotta learn how to be broken. Make the best out of being broken. That's a t-shirt right there. Somebody stamped that. And I see anybody with the t-shirts, I want my 20%. I want my 20% on that. Nah, fuck that. 50%. You gotta learn how to be broken. Because that's what it is. You're not gonna forget unless you're gonna get hypnotized. You might get hypnotized and they make you forget some of the stuff. But other than that, you ain't gonna forget that somebody did you wrong. So you're gonna be if you see that same energy coming from somebody else, it's a thing called muscle memory too. To where muscle memory don't just work. It ain't just simple like that either, like that. You know what I'm saying? Your body can sense you being in the same type situation too. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why you have the moments where you think you done been there before. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not necessarily been there before, but the energy of the moment has mirrored a fuck boy or fuck girl moment that you had, or a situation. The energy of that moment might mirror another moment that you had that was negative. It may not be the exact moment, or it might be positive. You know what I'm saying? But it may not be the exact thing that's happening, but it's the energy of it. It's the smell, the scent, it's the texture, it's the air. Something is mirroring that moment where some fuck shit happened. So you relating it to this moment. But me, I'm done with it. I can almost say I'm pretty much done with relationships. I think if I was to get in another one, I'm gonna expect too much. It's me at this point. I'm gonna expect too much from the person. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to fucking be like a literal angel or something. Like she gonna have to fly in with wings and shit. She gonna have to fly into the house. You know what I'm saying? When she come home from the grocery store, she fly into the, babe, can you get the groceries? She fly by me and shit. She got glitter and shit. Everywhere she goes, just glitter. She leave glitter behind her when she walk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She just walk. She, you know what I'm saying? She gotta be like an angel half-ass. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never been in the streets. She don't even know nothing about the streets. When I talk about the streets, she like, what you? She like, oh, that happens. She don't know nothing about it. It's totally oblivious to all of that. She got to be totally oblivious to all the street stuff. She got to be an angel half-ass borderline. You know, if an angel exists, she got to be that. Uh, T. T.P. Judah Lion, the same demons he entertained are the same ones about to entertain him, torment him. Right? Yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. You know, that's kind of what he going. That's not about to. That shit right now. That's kind of what he going through right now. You know, he 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 may have mentally caged folks. He thought they was in the, but really but still though at the same time they still had a choice though. I can't necessarily say he did that because they still had a choice. They still could have said, "No, I ain't fucking with that." I mean, unless you honestly believe that those people were forced to do any of that stuff. I don't know. Well, by demons, do you mean like what? The freaky shit? Or do you mean like, are you using that figuratively or literally? You know what I'm saying? Because I think the freaky shit can be, some of that freaky shit can be um, analyzed as being real or, you know, literal demon time. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're speaking figuratively, yeah, I agree with you. Literally, I don't know. That was some adult shit. You know, is it wrong? Is it on demon? When you say demon, I feel like that's leaning on the side of wrong. But if you are, um, if it's all adult, consenting, everybody above age and all that, I don't know if it's wrong. I don't know if it's demon time. You know, see what I'm saying? Like, oh, literally spirits. I don't believe in the whole spirit thing and all. That's a whole. We're gonna have to go into a whole other live to talk about that. I don't believe in the. I don't believe. Are you an Israelite? I see your name, T.P. Judy, probably an Israelite. I don't believe in God or spirits or the devil or none of that stuff. I don't believe none of that stuff is real. I think all of that comes from the imagination of a human, and that's why all of it has a human, like for example, God and Jesus and all that is in the form of a human. Why? Because a human made that up. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, I don't believe in none of that. I don't even believe we have no spirit or none of that. I know what, but the funny thing about that is I know what people are talking about when they say spirit though, still. You see what I'm saying? I can still have that conversation with you because I know what you mean. I know what I think you mean by that when you say spirit. I think you mean um, the life force of a person. Like what, like the actual breath and the breath coming from the lung, the life force of a person. The science. If you were to break it down to science, you would have to say the oxygen and the oxygen that flows through the blood. That's kind of the life force. You know, you get cut off from oxygen and you die. You know what I'm saying? So life force, spirit, I guess it can kind of have the same meaning. Or I don't know, because maybe when y'all say spirit, I think y'all may be talking about some spooky stuff. Y'all talking about some spooky stuff, I don't buy into that. I don't believe none of that. And the Israelites, I fuck with the Israelites because I like the fact they just stand on their square so tough. I fuck with anybody that stand on whatever their square is, they stand on it. I fuck with that. But other than that, I don't really buy into none of the stuff y'all be talking about. or any religious person be talking about. The Christians, they don't really stand on they square like the Israelites. So I don't really respect. When somebody say they're a Christian, I don't necessarily respect it like that. Somebody an Israelite, I kind of respect it a little because I feel like at least they gonna stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? The Christians, they'll be one way one at 1 second, and then a whole nother way the next second. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not an atheist either though. 'Cause I don't believe in it. To me, I don't think it's a such thing as an atheist. I think in order for it to be an atheist, there would have to be a God. I don't think there's a God, so there's no such thing as an atheist. The atheist is the disbelief in excuse me, is the disbelief in a God, of the existence of a God. That's what the atheist is. So if there's no existence of a God, then you can't believe in it. You can't. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not. If I don't believe that that's a thing, how can I be anti that thing? I don't think. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that's a thing to be anti against. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a house that had spirits. Believe it or not, doors open, closed by themselves. Hearing a voice when no one is there, seeing shadow. You know what? I used to do that too. I when I was a kid, and I told my mother about this too. When I was a kid, I used to always see this black. Well, I don't know if he was black or white, because his face really didn't. I can't explain it, but it didn't necessarily show a color. I can't necessarily explain it. But the guy always had on a black hat and a black suit, like a black long suit though, like the long 3/4 type suit, like those type. He always had on this exact thing, and I would always see this guy, like at my house sometime, in public, different places. I would see this character, and I would tell my mom, I say, Mom, did you see that? Like the guy would walk by us sometime. We'd be in like Target somewhere or something. And the guy would walk by with this same fit on every time. This hat, this black 3/4 suit. I remember like it was just to this day, right now, right? Even right now, me talking about this kind of get me riled up because it was so real to me. You know what I'm saying? I used to always see this dude. And I told my mother about it. I said, Mom, did you not see him? I just seen him right now. Did you not just see the guy walk by? He had on the uniform. He had on the same stuff. I told my mom this one time. She thought I was nuts. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I had that. I had that experience as a child. I literally had the experience you're talking about seeing strange shit. I seen a guy that I would always see, always. Like I would always see this guy. You see what I'm saying? With the same stuff on. I would see him at my house sometimes. We'd be at home. He would peek out of my mom's room and look, and he would go back in. And I would go in my mom's room like, Mom, you okay? I'm like, I'm trying to figure out if she okay and stuff. I'm thinking the dude there in the room with her. You see what I'm saying? Like I literally used to see this all the time. I started thinking I was crazy and shit. I was like, am I fucking crazy or something? I'm a crazy person. Why do I see this fucking dude everywhere? The dude never said nothing to me. He never like tried to hurt me. He never came at me like he was trying to hurt me. He never did anything. He was just always there, visible to me. Not always, but I'm saying in some situations what I would be in, this guy would make himself visible. So I started writing it off like maybe it was some type of ghost or something and nobody else could see him or something. But the only reason why I thought that, because I had seen that in movies. They had said that in the movies, in the ghost sometimes you can see him and nobody else can see him. So I couldn't write it off as that because I done already seen this in a movie. So now I could just be connecting the movie to the reality and trying to link them together. You see what I'm saying? My thoughts could just be trying to link the movie to my reality. So I never really made that connection. So to this day, I never knew what the fuck was that. I've never came to any type of explanation on that. Why I seen this all the time? Why did what it was about? Was it a ghost? Was it not? Was it this? Was it that? I don't know. I never knew. You know what I'm saying? But that honestly happened. Like for years, I would see this guy at home, peeping around the corner. I we at the mall or something, walk by, like, just blending into the crowd type stuff. It wouldn't even be nothing where it was like you would know. You would have to know what you were looking at to even know that this was strange. To everybody else, if they could see him, it would just be a person walking through the mall. But to me, it was the guy wearing this exact same thing that he's always wearing. Always on, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy that I see all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what the fuck? Why am I always seeing this guy everywhere we go? It started creeping me out. And I started thinking it was a ghost. I was like, maybe this is like some family member or something, and they haunting me or something. It's one of my answers. I started thinking it was one of my answers. I never had a clear explanation for it, though. I never really actually knew what that was. It could have been me just fucking tripping. It could have been me seeing shit. People do that. People see shit. We do that. So it could have been that. I could have just been seeing shit and having they call them illusions. I could have been seeing illusions. More than likely, that's probably what it was. But I don't know what sparked that particular character to be in my mind like that, to be seen everywhere. I don't know what it was about that particular character. You know, he never said anything to me. He seen me though. He would look. I looked at the guy. We looked at each other. He would see me looking at him, but he would never say anything. He would just walk by, just walk, blend into the crowd, or if he was at my house, he would peep around the corner, he would look, then he would go back. Then I would run over there real fast. I was always trying to, get my mom, my sister, or somebody to see this person. I would run over there real fast and say, hey, y'all didn't see him, he was right here. I'm probably fucking crazy in the head or something, I don't know. I might be. When I was a child, I did all kind of wild shit. I tried to kill the principal. I tried to do a bunch of wild shit when I was a kid. I might have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because if if you crazy, you don't know you crazy. A lot of people that be crazy, they don't be knowing they crazy and shit. They be thinking they regular. But they really be crazy in the head and shit. I don't know. I'm not going to put it past me. I done did a bunch of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why I was seeing these visions, though, of this guy. What if it was the devil? The devil was visiting me, y'all. What if all that God and devil stuff is true? And that was the devil. What if it was God? Oh, what if God was just showing up in like what if God really was a real thing, and God was showing up as this dark character with this black suit on and shit? He was like, no, I was just here. So I died. He said, man, I said, God, I ain't even believe in you and nothing. You was tripping. He said, nah, I used to be following you around. I had on the black suit and shit. You don't remember? I was like, damn. I knew for some reason why this dude followed me around and shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was a weirdo, God. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was a pedo or something. You was following me everywhere I go. Why you at the same place I'm at? I'm sorry, I think you a weirdo creeping on little kids or something. Because when this was happening, I probably was around, let me think. What age was I? This was before I started school. So I was young. I was like maybe like 4 or 5 years old. I was like 3, 4. This is probably like from the age of like 3 to 5 when I was seeing this. By three. Because after I started school, I don't think I was seeing that a lot after that. It's kind of weird too. I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, that happened though. That literally happened. I told my mom. I told my sister. Nobody used to believe me. That's what makes me think it probably was some illusion or something though. Because why wouldn't they have ever seen this dude or this ghost? Maybe it's true what they say about ghosts. Maybe ghosts are real, and maybe you can't. Maybe only certain people can see them. Maybe that's a real thing. And maybe I was just seeing a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was somebody that had died in that apartment that we lived in. It was an apartment. Maybe that was somebody that died there or something, and they was haunting the place or something. I don't know. But that really happened though, like for real. I really never even talked about that. I told my mama and them. I ain't never talked about that to the public or nothing. I told my mama that. I told my sister that. I never told my dad before he died. I never told him that. I did tell my mother and my sister that. They thought I was crazy. They thought I was just saying something, but I was being honest. You know, I can remember the exact fit. I remember the hat and everything. I remember the whole little fit. It just happened so much that I remember the fit that he had on and everything. It was like a, I want to say like a, not a, his suit wasn't like, it was like an expensive type suit. It wasn't like a churchy looking type. It was more of like some expensive type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It looked more like an expensive type suit. Not like something like a deacon or wear, not like a churchy looking vibe. It was like a more like a dark, like a sheriff type energy almost. Like a sheriff with the hat, you know what I'm saying, with the bullets on the hat, that energy. It was that type of energy. He didn't have the bullets on the hat, but I'm saying it was that type vibe. That's what the clothes look like a western suit, western vibe. You know what I'm saying? Western boots. Western, it was the whole little western vibe. The hat was a cowboy hat. Big black cowboy hat. Not like the big looped up cowboy hats, but the flat with the stuff on the edges, cowboy hat. You know what I'm saying? All black, everything black. You know what I'm saying? And I used to see the dude everywhere I went. It was weird. So I don't say that none of that stuff can't be a thing, because I did have my own weird experiences. I had another thing happen to me too when I was a kid that made me think it was some kind of weird spirit world or something. I remember I was like sitting in the living room, and how I've always explained it, how I've always rationalized with it, was that maybe I just slept sitting up or something in the same spot. This is what happened. I was sitting in the living room one day. You know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all two stories, matter of fact, of some supernatural stuff that happened. I was sitting in the living room one day. This was when I was younger too. And I closed my eyes. Not like going to sleep or nothing, nothing like that. You know how you just kind of close your eyes, you rest in your eyelids, you kind of just close your eyes. You do like a long press blink, kind of like. You know how you do those? I did like a long press blink. And no bullshit. When I opened it was nighttime when I was sitting there on the couch. It was nighttime. I did a long press blink, opened my eyes, and it was daytime. Straight up. It was daytime. The sun was out. I ran to the door, opened the door. It was daytime outside. It fucked me up. To this day, I never could explain what the fuck happened there. Only way I rationalized it was maybe I fell asleep sitting in that one little spot or something, and then I woke up right in the same spot. But I don't know, does this sound crazy? Cause when I sleep, I roll around and shit. I wake up in the middle of the night, I go pee, all kind of shit. I never just stay in one spot. Even if I'm laying down, I don't even do that. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting up, I wouldn't just sit in the exact. I would have had to been in the exact same spot all night until the sun came up. That happened. That was some supernatural shit that happened to me. Fucked me up. I was like, what the fuck? I was tripping. I ran in there, woke my mama and them up. Y'all get up. What the hell's going on? It was just nighttime. It's not daytime. What happened? It's in the third. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I was tripping. I was tripping about it. Fuck me up. I was sitting on the couch. It was nighttime. I'm sitting there watching something on TV. I don't even remember what I was watching though, but I was watching something on TV. It was nighttime. I closed my eyes, did like a long blink. When I opened my eyes, it was daylight, like full on, not like dawn, like the sun coming up early morning. No, full on sun up, beaming, people out moving, driving around. It's cracking. It went from nighttime me watching whatever I was watching. And look, the same thing that I was watching was still on. So it didn't. It was some. It had to be something supernatural. Cause how in the hell with this same show? How did I? How did that happen? What happened? I still to this day I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I don't know what happened. I know I didn't sit there and sleep in the exact same spot the whole time. I know that didn't happen. That couldn't have happened. I don't sleep like that. I sleep real light, first of all. Then I move around the whole time, moving. I'm trying to get the pillow right. I'm readjusting the cover. I don't just sleep in one spot the whole time like that. I never sleep like that. Until I went to the army and I kind of taught myself how to like sleep standing up and all kind of different stuff. But I'm talking about prior. This is all happened prior to the army and all that. What happened there? To this day, I still can't explain that. TP Judah, Lion says, by me going G to A, apostolic church, I realize God's Son and Holy Spirit is real. Evil spirits are too. I don't know. I don't believe in none of that stuff. I don't believe that God is real. I don't believe the Holy Spirit. None of that stuff. Evil. I think evil is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it like this. Here's a perfect example of why evil is subjective. Okay, would you consider a wolf ripping a deer to shreds good or evil? TP Judah, I'm asking you. Would you consider a wolf ripping a deer's body limb from limb evil or good? Most people are going to say that's evil, right? They're going to say, okay, the wolf ripping the deer's body to shreds, that's evil. Okay? It's subjective. You want to know why? Because the wolf's pups, who the wolf is feeding, those pups, when they get to eat that meat from the deer, they think that's good. To them, that's the best part of the day, is the fact that dad just brought home this shredded deer meat that he shredded to pieces himself. He brought us the shredded deer meat. He didn't just bring us the whole deer. He brought us shredded deer meat. So to the deer and his family, that was an evil. You shredded our dad to pieces. The baby deer, they like, oh, you shredded our dad to pieces. But the baby wolves like, hey, great job, dad. You shredded their dad to pieces. You see what I'm saying? So evil and good and evil is subjective, depending on which side of the coin that you're standing on. You see what I'm saying? So now there's some things that are objectively evil that everybody pretty much agrees are objectively evil. You see what I'm saying? But those are just specific things. In general, good and evil are subjective, depending on the person, the event. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, another example. If people think murder may be evil, but in the event that someone may kidnap your family member or something, and you was to so catch up with them and murder them, would that be wrong? You see what I'm saying? So it's all subjective. Evil and good is subjective. You know what I'm saying? The Bible and all that has both evil and good in it. I'm supposed to be grinding right now on the cool. I'm doing this long ass live and shit. I get my other phone turned on so I can do this while I'm grinding. Matter of fact, I'm finna get off of here and I'm finna get on my grind a little bit. But I got more time to do this type of stuff because my TikTok shop and all that is picking up, making more money off of that type of stuff. So I don't have to be grinding as hard. That's why I be having time to even do this type of lives and all that. But I'm finna get off of here now, and I'll be back later. Appreciate all y'all for showing up. Everybody that's on here, Uh, like, comment, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go in the uh. Already, you have a good one too, bro. I'm out.